Hello students, a very warm welcome to yet another exciting journey of learning English grammar. I hope you all are as fit as the fiddle. Today, let's begin our class with a warming up activity. As a part of warming up activity, you will all have to jump at your place for 10 times. I am going to count the numbers from 1 to 10. Are you all ready? Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright students, now clap along with me. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. One more time. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Alright students, settle down and sit back at your places. Students, it's time for the pearl of wisdom. Now what is that pearl of wisdom that I have brought for you today? Well, it says cleanliness is next to godliness. Now what do you understand by this thought? We understand that we should be clean and tidy in order to be next to God. Or if you want God to be your friend, then you have to be clean. Yes, how can you be clean? You have to brush your teeth regularly, take bath regularly, and then cut your nails and hairs regularly. So if you do these many things on a daily basis, you will be next to godliness. Wash your hands properly. All these things you can do. So kids, I hope you all will take care of this thought and you will take care of yourself as well along with your studies. Dear students, in the previous class we learnt about naming words. We learnt that each and every object or thing has a name, right? So we learnt more about naming words in the previous class. So can you guess for today's topic? Can you guess? Should I give you a clue? Well, there was, along with naming words, we also learnt some kinds of nouns. So yes, for today's lesson, the topic is kinds of nouns. Students, before we go further into the chapter, let us look at the mind map. So we have kinds of nouns. In this chapter we are going to learn 4 kinds of nouns. First one is common noun. First one is common noun. Second one will be the proper noun. Third one will be collective noun. And the last one is the abstract noun. Students, we all know that there are many words in English that name any person, place, animal or thing. These common names do not begin with a capital letter. For example, people like tailor, nurse, barber, pilot. So these common names do not begin with a capital letter. Some English words name a specific person, place or thing. These specific names always begin with a capital letter. So do you know, children, what is this kind of a noun known as? Yes, you're right. It is known as proper noun. So specific names means the proper noun. For example, you can see all the names of the following begin with a capital letter. People, pets, places, days of the week, months of the year, holidays, countries, rivers, seas, films, cities, etc. So kids, look at these examples. These are common names and these are specific names. Specific name is also known as proper noun. Common names like person, parrot, park, dog, author, lady, month, festival. And here if you see, they are specific names or proper noun. Mohit, Chatty, Disneyland, Roxy, Mark Twain, Mrs. Kapoor, December, Diwali. So all these are proper noun or specific nouns. So students, let us understand more about these common nouns, specific noun, that is proper noun, abstract noun and a collective noun. Students, common noun is a noun which refers to the names of place, person, animal and thing in a general way. For example, man, boy, cow, hut, trophy, etc. And the proper nouns, it names the noun which is like name of a person, place, thing and animals and other things like names of the cities, names of the oceans, etc. and they start with a capital letter. So all these words are proper noun. Please remember children that in proper noun always the word will begin with a capital letter. For example, Australia, A will be capital. Taj Mahal, T and M is capital. Rashmi, R is capital. River Ganges, G is capital. Alright students? Students, collective noun is a noun that stands for a group of people, animals or things. So the noun which stands for group of something like animals, persons and things, then it is known to be a collective noun. For example, herd of cows, herd of elephants, flock of birds, swarm of bees. All these are collective nouns. Now let's understand more about the abstract noun. This abstract noun is something which we just can see and feel but we cannot touch it. So for example, when you are going near to the electric transformer, there is a symbol which shows danger, right? So can you feel danger? No. You can only see it, okay, and you can feel it. For example, honesty. You can only feel honesty but you cannot see it or you cannot catch it, right? So such nouns are known as abstract noun. Kids, I hope you have enjoyed this video and made the most of it. I will meet you again in the next class. Until then, you all take care and happy learning.